Donut dive, spread.
To do one more trigger test just to make sure.
Donut dive, spread.
Okay. Everyone's trigger working except for Toka. Toka doesn't count. Don't everybody do it once now.
I said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Alright, cool. Couple things before we go in. We were gonna do some called Grand Octet review, but after thinking about it, I think we should probably wait until we actually do Tenstrike cleanly. I know it won't take us long, but I think maybe we'll just do it next time we meet up. Also, I forgot what I wanted to bring up earlier. I was at work when I typed that. I forgot what I wanted to talk about. So if I remember, we'll talk about it after raid. Yeah, right, Zion. So we just let's just focus on what we know right now, and then if we do like keep getting there and keep doing it cleanly, then we will take a moment to look at it. But I think for now, let's just focus on what we know and getting through what we know. Right. So yeah, cool. Someone wasn't ready, so I'm gonna throw out another ready check.
Yeah, it was you.
Was it?
Yeah. You are an idiot.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Someone wasn't ready.
It was me. Do you want to like cue us, Theo?
Thought you were lead.
That's
No, you have lead.
I was busy.
The brain dead just tank LB strat? Really?
yes. We should do that. I don't want to learn Grand Octet.
Wow.
I mean,
I think
Yeah.
I know what he's
LB with
talking about. I
mitigation.
saw a clear video, and then suddenly there's a tank LB in Grand Octet, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that's about.
If you also go down to Grand Octet, in the Cleese guide, it says you can also just tank LB and not have to stack.
wow. I don't
Let's
know
do
how I feel
that.
about that.
Fuck it, let's do the whole thing. Not bad.
Because if you're confident in your adds DPS phase, you can instead opt to tank LB approximately a second before Mega Flare towers spawn to avoid having to coordinate the towers and Mega Flare stack after Octet dives.
So funny.
I mean, if it works, I'm down.
Wow.
There's... Alright, cool. Where's my music? Hold on. I don't have music. I need screaming in my ear in order to focus on raid. can't find my playlist. There it is. Alright. This is for the poll. Eat food. I have it. Oh boy. Excuse me.
I'll restart after this poll.
No problem. Watch your feet.
Thanks, Thomas.
I'm gonna BB. Center, center. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
Crazy.
I can take this stuff. She's at one.
Yeah, PK.
Under her. Arrow link.
Five star on boss.
Center, center, big focus. Job. Don't go all the way in yet. Center, center. Away from one.
Have star up.
Crazy.
Loosely spread. Loose spread clock spots. Loose spread clock spots. Remember, neurals go straight back. Straight back. Job. Check if you have Earthshaker.
Got her up.
Good shit, guys. Good job.
I take a flare. And then take two leave.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yes.
So don't be at one.
Yeah, away from one. Away from one. Well, fuck.
Just not spreading LB, is that what you said?
We have to run from behind.
Oh, I
That's
should
a group. And then I believe it's clockwise.
Yeah.
You have to hit sprint right.
Or counterclockwise.
The
Sorry.
LB thing.
But this is it. You have to do this, otherwise you're just gonna get clipped by
Yeah.
everything. The
I guess it made
LB
it seem like
comes
it was
later.
different.
Yeah, the LB
The LB comes later.
You
Well,
guys
that
made it
was an
seem like it was a
incredibly-
different strat than that. But,
I'm gonna restart because it was so disconcerting.
That's
That
fine.
silence the whole time.
That's fine.
we shouldn't need drills for that if we're gonna do it this way. We just need to know which way
Yeah.
to run, and then we'll pop out later.
Well, goalie resets. Let's talk about that. I guess I spoke too early when I said, let's get there first. So, well, fuck. Okay. Sorry. I'm dying.
Oh, we ran the wrong direction. Anyway, that's
Oh,
on
well,
me.
Prog. It's fine. Alright, Grand Octets. Let's see. What's the Cleese guide say? Let's go over that. Where is it? Doop 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 doo. I had it open earlier and then I was like, oh, we'll talk about it later. Fuck me.
Begin the phase by stacking in the middle. Determine where Bahamut is, if he's in a cardinal or a cardinal position. That'll determine which direction you run after you run to the wall.
Oh.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a reason I didn't get healed? Like, I know Shin was supposed to swap, but I didn't get healed at all.
I ED'd you right as you got autoed there
It's timing then.
at the end. So, I will watch your health more.
I mean, it was
Right
just
there.
that tank buster I had home and I was sitting on one regions were healing me up. That's all.
Right.
Like, I know Shin was supposed to grab it, but he did. It just still got hit. That's all.
Yeah. So, I'll just watch your health closer and watch home gain closer around then, and I can heal you. That's on me, not on else.
Okay. Begin the phase by stacking in the middle. Determine where Bahamut is. It also depends where Nail is. So, if Nail is not across the arena opposite of Bahamut, we wait for the initial dive bomb marker to appear, and then we run to the dragon opposite of Bahamut. After Nail dives, we'll begin running in a circle. If Bahamut's at a cardinal, we'll go counterclockwise. If he's at an intercardinal, we'll be going clockwise. Do not sprint until dive bomb markers appear, unless you're behind the party. Once the red Bahamut dive marker appears, run straight into the middle. In the event that Nail is directly across from Bahamut, if Bahamut is at a cardinal, wait for the first dive bomb marker to appear, then run to the first dragon counterclockwise Nail. If Bahamut's at an inner cardinal position, wait for the first dive bomb marker to appear, then run to the first dragon clockwise of Nail. I see.
So basically, if Nil is on the other side, it's counter. Right?
No.
No.
Or is it the other
No.
way around?
It
The
depends.
direction we're running is based on where Bahamut is.
Okay.
So
So what was
if
that whole thing about
Bahamut's
Nail
on a-
being on the other side? What does that have to do
So
with
Nail does a
So-
dive first.
No.
Nail does the very first dive. If she's directly in front of Bahamut, or on the opposite Bahamut, we don't want to run directly to Nail.
Okay.
There's diagrams. Hold. I like these diagrams. I like diagrams.
So do you move to the dragon? What was it?
Depending on where
Clockwise?
Bahamut, depending where Bahamut is. So
right. In
if-
the
yeah, if-
case,
So if Bahamut's at a cardinal, and Nail is straight across from Bahamut, you want to run to the first dragon counterclockwise of Nail. There's diagrams. Hold on. I like.
So
I like
does that
that
mean
diagram.
you're gonna run to it and wait and then move in? Is that what that means?
You're gonna run to
Well-
it and then run
Wording
around the arena,
confuses me.
dodging dive bombs. And then you're gonna go in the middle.
There's
So
two
that-
cases for
so on
each,
that diagram-
diagram.
fuck.
There's 2 cases for each diagram. First case is if nail is to the right or whatever.
Hold on.
Second
Before
case
this,
is nail behind us.
before this gets confusing, are you talking about starting positions, honey?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
no problem.
I'm
So we start in
so
the center. It's
confusing.
okay. No, you're fine. So we're gonna start in the center and check where Bahamut is. Bahamut is cardinal.
No, I get it now. I just didn't know that was our starting position. That's why it's
Yep.
confusing me.
That's okay.
So, on that, you can explain the pattern clock or counter now. I understand that part.
I'm typing it too, because I like shorter versions of it.
Don't forget to bold it.
So, if Bahamut's on a cardinal, which direction is that? Counter or clock?
Counterclockwise.
And if he's on an
Cardinal
inner
is
cardinal,
counterclockwise.
Yep.
Clockwise.
cardinal counter, intercardinal clock.
Yep.
Yep.
Starting position
Is
is
always
what
the
Peter was
center.
explaining.
Yep.
No, for the first dragon.
Always the center.
So we start in the center, and then we look for Bahamut. And if Nail is not across from Bahamut, we'll start at that dragon straight across from Bahamut. I'm posting that one right now.
No, I understand. I understand the whole
Okay.
middle thing, but I'm talking about the first starting run 2 position. Is what I'm
Yes,
asking.
that's what we're
Yeah.
also talking about. It depends on where Nail is. If Nail is directly opposite Bahamut, don't want to run to Nail. We want to run to the next dragon over in the direction we would run, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say an example?
Sure.
I'm gonna use the markers in game, just to
That's
kind of
fine.
help.
Do what you gotta do.
So let's say Bahamut is 1, so that would be cardinal, and Nail is 2. Just make it easy. Nail is 2. So Bahamut is Bahamut's on a cardinal, so we would run counterclockwise. So we would go this direction off to 3 over here. Right?
That's clockwise.
Clockwise. Counter.
You're right. Counterclockwise. Over to 3 on the other side. So if we have Nail here, we would go 2, 3 rather than running straight to the opposite direction. If Nail was not here, we would go straight here and then over, continuing the clockwise direction.
Okay. That's what I was saying, but it
'Cause-
somehow got over convoluted in the explanation I was trying to give.
I
But that was what I was
posted
trying to say. Well,
Okay.
I
all 4
understand it,
diagrams.
just did come off well, I guess.
Yeah,
4
I think we... Go ahead, Pika.
I would say all 4 diagrams have been posted as well in the UCOB strats with the shortened explanations. So
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Because
Yep.
if you look at both of them, they're both the cases for
Yep.
Each of them.
So it's really just where's Bahamut, where's Nail.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that, so what happens after that?
We just run around in a circle until
So we run around until the red twin dive marker shows up above someone's head. And at that point, that's when we start running to the center.
The red one is that the fireball marker?
I'm
No.
guessing.
That is a dive marker. It's a little different color.
It's like the
Sorry,
one when we
different
do
shape,
Black
not color.
Trio. It's like
Yes, I
that
believe so.
orangey, reddish circle in Black Fire Trio.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
so it's yeah.
And then
Got it.
Hellfire, Heaven's Ward. That orangey red circle above someone's head.
Yep.
That's Twintania dive. The other one is like the other dragon dives during Nail. That's the Twintania ability. At least I think so. But that's what it looks like.
It's sorry, to differentiate them, the fireball is an upside down triangle, and then the dive is a circle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking at shapes, but colors is what I go off of on those two. One's a greenish blackish color, one's a reddish orange color. Whichever helps you.
All right. So then, what do we do for that part? Or this next part?
Toka's typing something about Twister.
Oh.
What
Oh, I see.
shows the dive? Is it someone dashing around? Or the Twister? Is someone diving? Like, how do you tell when to move?
I guess his twin dives on us, and as soon as that happens, there's a twister goes off, and then we just
The other
basically-
two times Twister's going off, I'm looking at shit diving around to tell me when to move.
Time to watch a video.
Like in Heaven's Fall, whenever I'm standing in
After-
between to watch them dive and move.
Finding that one video I found. Stupid ad telling me to go to college. Oh yeah, they're doing the tank LB one here actually. Oh, of course there's a twister during this.
Right.
That's what Toka's talking about.
There's a video.
Do we want to then take a second and watch that?
Let's take a second and watch this.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
because
gonna
that was a
jump in.
really good goal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go deaf in now because I can't split my attention
Same.
like that.
Yep. Everyone take a moment and watch this video, please.
Arena, and then Nail, Twin, and Bahamut
Oh, I see.
come in later. Initial dive bomb markers go out. The first dive bomb marker is for Nail, and then most of the subsequent dive bombs are for the random dragons around the arena. The last two markers that come out, the red one is for Bahamut, and then the last one is for Twintania. After all of the dive bombs resolve, there are 4 people that get a Mega Flare that need to stack with each other, and 4 towers that spawn around the arena that the Mega Flare people, or the people who don't have Mega Flare should get. And then after all this resolves, there's a Twister. So it seems like there's a lot going on. There's a Twister. Or the people who don't have Mega Flare should get. And then after all this resolves, there's a Twister. So
So it's basically a limit cut, but without the hardness of limit cut. And dive bombs don't matter because we're all running around the same anyway. Okay, it's not that bad.
it seems like there's a lot going on. And it's substantially easier. So let's break it down and what works. As long as everyone is alive, everybody in the party will get exactly one dive bomb marker. One for Twin, one for Nail, one for Bahamut, and then one for each of the 5 dragons. As markers, Snap has, so it's basically you stand in the middle, while other than and while that might not sound like a big marker appears over his head, he can move, because again, it snapshots when it appears. The person is going to go base from this section of the fight. Now, we have Limit Break, Nail, the last 2. After all of the dive bombs resolve, there are 4 people that get a Mega Flare that need to stack with each other, and 4 towers that spawn around the arena that the Mega Flare people, or the people who don't have Mega Flare should get. And then after all this resolves, there's a Twister. So, there should get. And then after all this resolves, there's a Twister. So, there should get. And then after all this resolves, there's a Twister. So, it seems like there's a lot going on. Make it directly a person to charge.
Okay. I'll let everyone
Easy.
finish up. Goalie's still muted.
Oh boy.
So, other than obviously the directions things is pretty easy. The one thing that you're going to have to pay attention to is if you did not get a marker when we're running. Also, I'm gonna pause until goalie's unmuted so we can all talk about this together.
Bates. Yay.
All right. Did everybody watch the video?
Yes.
Nope.
Perfect. Did you? Did you?
I did.
Okay.
I watched like the first 4 minutes of it, but yeah.
What? No, you need to watch the whole thing.
What?
I mean,
Yes,
there's,
I
like,
said watch the
Why
whole
wouldn't
thing.
you watch the whole thing?
because there's like a fucking. He explains most of it in 4 minutes, and he just drags on for the rest of it.
Yeah, that's honestly, yeah.
No.
I understand
you-
what he went through. Yeah, no, I got it.
I did the
Okay,
same shit. I
that's fine.
heard it, and then
As
I
soon as he
rewound
said,
it and just
"Oh yeah, you
watched
can
it.
all be," as soon
Watch
as I
the
was
whole
like,
As long
"Oh,
as you understand it.
somebody has to bait counter or to the left of Twin because Twin does a bait or whatever.
You don't have to explain.
Whoever has the red
Um,
marker
does
is
that?
the
That's fine.
Bahamut bait, and then once the Bahamut bait comes out, you get snapshots. You run to the middle so you don't get clipped by that.
Oh, it's
Whoever doesn't have a Mega Flare stack, stacks in the towers. Then, yeah.
No, you can do Mega Flare in the tower.
Oh well.
Yeah.
As
That's
long
the
as you
point of the
LB,
LB.
you can do Mega Flare in the tower.
Oh. Well, we're
So
skipping that anyway.
a couple things that we need to talk about is one, please make sure you're paying attention if you get a marker or not, because if you don't, you are baiting nail at the very end
Quintana.
after. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Tanya, I swear to God, they're the same fucking dragon. Yes, thank you. You are baiting Twin at the end, so keep that in mind when we are running. You need to pay attention to what's above your head, even if you need to wiggle a little bit while you're running, just to make sure that you can differentiate yourself and somebody else. Another thing too is how are we going to do those towers then? Because if we can do them with the tank LB has whatever, how do we want to do that? Because I really don't want bunch of people to be talking about I'm going in tower, and fighting over towers.
anybody can do
we
it.
want
Yeah.
tower?
There's no uptime
Right.
during that, right?
No,
If
it
anybody
doesn't
can
matter.
do it, just pick 4.
I'll do a tower.
Except the 2 tanks. The tanks have to be middle, or at least one of us do.
I'll do a tower. There was no mitigation coming out from like
You
the scholar.
cannot say that you will always do a tower because you might have to bait Twin
Right,
Tanya.
But
Yeah.
the 4 people that pick a tower, if I have the bait, then we'll just have someone take your place.
Sure.
Does that sound like that would work out?
I think it makes the most sense to do it the same way as Blackfire.
Which is
Split it in half, 4 and 4, and then whoever gets there stays there.
that's
Oh,
not how
yeah,
we do
sure.
Blackfire.
But that's not.
We have a north and south.
There's only
that we
4
prioritize.
towers.
That'd be Tenstrike,
Blackfire.
right?
He's talking about Blackfire. Tenstrike's when we do the whole like spread clock loosely, and then
And if you get there, you stay there.
Yeah.
practically. For Blackfire, we have kind of organized to be north and south for certain people like melee and range and tanks and healers. I mean, we can do it that way, but we have to orientate the fucking arena with the towers properly. If it's like a static position for towers, unless they're like random towers.
I'm pretty sure they're random.
Sure.
Mm.
Anyway, let's
You can do it like Blackfire. We just need to find a way to make it staple.
I just want it stable. I just don't want people fighting over towers. And I like the idea if you're there first, stay there. But if two people can still get there at the same time.
I have an idea.
Mm,
If I'm in a tower, I'm not leaving.
okay.
It can be a
That's my-
clusterfuck though.
I guess. If I don't have twin bait and I'm in a tower, I'm not leaving. That's mine. There. That reduces one tower.
My current feeling is trying to set who goes in towers 2 in stone could get messy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just try it, and if it's a problem, we can fix it. But I think that we have enough time to kick someone out of a tower if there's 2 people in there, you know, or like,
Yeah.
even if there are 2 people in there,
Does it matter? Yeah.
well, there would be a problem with the twisters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
So
true.
just you
fine.
can
But,
kick
like,
someone out.
Fair.
You can just kick someone out.
Honestly, you can just choose to run towards the wall from a tower to avoid overlapping anyone's twister. So like whenever it goes off, just start running towards the wall.
Twister and towers go off at the same time.
Right, but I mean
So-
like, so you're not
Right.
running into someone else's twister. You can choose to run towards the wall. So like everyone's not on the same path.
I was speaking specifically about like if 2 people were in the same tower. Like normally that doesn't matter, but if you both have a twister, you could run into that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that was just that one niche case, but
in
I mean you can
Twister, I
spread
think
out
comes
within the tower. They're a
you have to
decent
run
size.
around.
Yeah. you
That's
can.
what I was thinking, Toka. That's what I was going to suggest. I
Floater?
mean, I can be a floater. I run around all the time. But
That
We
works.
can't
I
really
mean,
have
we
a
can-
designated floater because if
Actually,
they
that
have-
works perfectly fine.
It
because
doesn't
you
matter.
can-
because if the floater gets twin, then it doesn't matter because there's already 4 people assigned to the towers.
Right.
Okay, do we want to just do that then?
Yes.
So Pika's our floater.
Sure. You just
Uh,
need to say if you are a tower person and you get nail bait, you just need to tell me so I can go.
Twin
I
bait.
can just take a tower.
God, I keep saying nail, don't I?
I'll
Sorry.
take a tower too.
All right, so Goalie and Rat are tower people. Who else?
I mean, I could. But Shin has to stay middle for LB.
Shin's LBing.
And then Zion. Okay.
Zion, okay. Yeah, I need people that.
Oh,
No offense,
Zion,
Toka.
yeah.
I need people that talk. So I can hear you.
Hi.
Thanks. All right, so let's try that. I mean, if it doesn't work out, we'll figure something out. But I think that's good.
So it'll be Nos, Rat, Goalie, and Zion.
Yep.
That's the 4.
And if one of you-
Pika's
yep.
floating in for anybody that calls I have it. Or I
Oh.
have whatever. She'll
I have
float in
twin
for
bait.
whoever.
So the Twister
Is there a way to pick which one? Like left or right or something if you're looking at them? Or is it just.
We could do it relative to nail.
Don't the towers come
We
out
could do,
different,
They'll still have the same pattern,
though? Right.
but we can do nail as north. Or sorry, twin as north.
Yeah.
And have
doing
east and west side.
How did they appear?
Only you're
The
like,
same way.
Exactly.
could
It's
have
like 2 and
Randomly
2.
in that pattern.
Could have it like
Let's
the
do it.
smaller opening be north and the larger opening be south.
Just you could do it like Heaven's Fall. Go
God.
clockwise.
I'm looking. I noticed it.
Kind of reminds me of God. What was that?
It's kind of hard to do it as Heaven's Fall.
Yeah,
When they're literally not spread out like they are in Heaven's Fall.
they're gonna be the
So-
same pattern, but they're not gonna be the same direction ever.
I'll just come to see it. They're semi-close together, but there's like a bigger gap in between like the 2 groupings. But
Yeah,
they're,
that's why I said
they're not
we
like
use-
spread out like Heaven's Fall. Like they're not in each quadrant. They're fucking kind of next to each other in groups of 2.
No, here's what we do. We again call the small opening north, Big opening south. Position yourself with respect to the
No,
small
no.
opening.
Hold. Stop. Hold on. In Heaven's Fall, the way that we order ourselves in the towers is starting at nail and going clockwise.
Right.
Why does quadrants matter here if it's just start at 1 and go clockwise?
Because you have to then adjust your peripherals and look around needlessly. I don't know. I think
I mean,
it's overcomplicating it.
you can make twin as a fucking static north, but you're gonna have to still pick between two. You can't just do the way we've been doing it. When we have like north being closer to fucking Bahamut or whatever. Unless they're grouped up the exact same as Heaven's Fall, we have to figure out how to differentiate between the two we're splitting off to. Because they're like grouped up kind of close together in groups of 2 left and right. So we're still gonna have to figure out the tower. So like, how do you want to figure out the tower? Because we can do left and right.
I think
split
what
like
Zion
that.
is saying is that since these are going to be generally spawning in a incomplete circle around the arena, no matter what, so you look for twin, and then you start looking 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we all have our assigned number. So we always go to the tower that's
So Grand Doc Tech.
in that order,
determine
clockwise or
if
whatever.
You want to wait? We're going to be running counterclockwise. As long as
Personally,
one
I would
person,
like to just
like
YOLO it.
Dragons, Tanya,
But
Let's
those
try.
around-
I
I'm
think
all for Leoling.
If Bahamut and
let's
Yeah.
don't
let's
cheat,
YOLO it. So
clockwise
we'll
up
still
to
have the
Tanya.
4 people grab those towers, but we're gonna YOLO the position and see if there's a
And
consistency.
then
And then obviously, if you grab one certain tower
Up
and
into
that
where
they
you-
are consistent, just keep grabbing that same tower. Does that make sense?
Hour?
Like, once you
yeah.
find your spot, that's
Soon
gonna
as
be
the
your
mark-
tower.
So you can see our twin
Yeah, I
cannons
feel like
away from this section.
doing
fighting
anything
base and
more
weapons.
would be adding
Yeah.
unnecessary complexity.
Yeah, I agree with goalie. I like the idea of obviously assigning towers, but it's not going to be a static thing every time. And I feel like we're already looking for other things and worrying about other things that I feel like we should just focus on. The 4 people are the tower people. I'll float, and that's the only way we'll really organize that. And then the 4 people who are grabbing the towers are just going to have to figure out which tower to grab.
This pattern in
YOLO.
that video
Yeah,
is
that's
really
what I was
fucky
thinking about.
looking. We're
Yeah,
trying to,
it is fucky looking.
Reminds me
like,
of
twin is
I agree.
7,
Well, honey,
6.
go ahead,
on the
honey.
picture in that video, the way the towers are spawned, they're at like an angle compared to twin,
Mhm.
so it can be a little janky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
So
posted
again,
my idea in UCOP strats, just the idea.
okay, but
It
we're
might be-
gonna,
We'll wing it for a second.
No,
yeah, we're gonna
Don't
wing
shut
it.
down every fucking.
that's just a thought.
I
We're all
like the
shooting
thought.
ideas. Don't shut anyone down like that.
It's like if the pattern is the same, but the positions are always different, you're basically just transposing it whatever degrees with respect to north.
Yep, I understand that, but let's just
Wing
YOLO it
first,
first
and then
and
come back
see
to it.
and see if there's consistency with their spawning. And obviously, again, the 4 tower people, if you grab a tower, like, just make that your tower. So, alright. Now we figured that out, and we're probably not going to get there again all night. LOL.
Kind of reminds me of Nay, or what was it? Ifrit Geruda? Where there were certain towers that spawned like that.
A little different.
Yeah,
It's a lot different.
it was something like that though. Same configuration.
It's just the infrared nails were in that same pattern. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
It
different
was-
now.
That same
Oh,
concept
it was
pattern.
Ifrit. That's
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to have to try and determine which ones are close together, because that was hell on earth trying to figure it out in Zulu for me.
It's a trap.
Well, maybe that's why it's easy.
That's why
It
it's
is a
just
difficult pattern.
What I really hated it.
And I'm sure some people see it differently, but
Oh,
I found that
dang it.
super easy.
Like a depth perception thing, yeah.
But I never had like a mechanic on top of it. It was just a tank. Connected every now.
Lagging.
It looked fine to me. Oh no. Yep.
I hit my keybind to play my music, and it played Theo's stream. And it was playing in the background. It was lagging.
Wow. Impressive.
Yes, it's impressive at how much I lag. Make sure you check your food. Might run out. This ball. Oh, oh.
Blammo.
Bright side though, guys. We're almost done. Like
We're
for
more
real.
than
That's actually the last mechanic.
Yeah.
The scariest. That is the last new mechanic, yeah.
I hate
Actually, not that hard.
Why don't we took moments to watch that video?
It won't be the age. Get the heads.
I feel like ads is going to be the most insane part of this fight. Because then,
The hatches and twister will be the hardest.
I don't want to eat my words, but Bahamut just is like making sure you have your mitt, your people up, and you're not stucking in the trap.
And Bahamut should be fine. Just rotate her ship properly.
Yeah.
There's nothing, no real mechanic there other than a bunch of killing shit.
Following Alex, Ockboard spreadsheet that we
Stay focused. And home stretch.
Ockboard.
I'm gonna be disappointed if goalie doesn't use Ockborn during Ockborn.
We'll see how it lines up.
Guaranteed white
I have to like posture and intimidate him.
hit the wrong button.
Donut.
Oh, I got a direct X. Hand pounder.
Nice. Well, you shared the thunder with the group. Thank you.
So glad.
I love getting electricity feed.
I love being paralyzed.
Same. Imagine if I were paralyzed and crippled.
Wow.
Shin scared me.
Oops.
Shin scared.
Yeah, Shin. Did Shin like vote
He
or
voked.
something?
I think he votes, yeah.
I had my hand off my mouse. I was
I
just
heard
sitting
that.
here.
I was so confused. I was like, what? What just happened?
I was
Saw the
too. I was like,
damage.
oh, is it already
You
that
take
time?
strap.
R.I.P. goalie.
Huh? What am I looking at?
She had a direct suck or?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh.
Direct X exterminator. Right. It's no point in.
Well, while we wait for goalie, I'm gonna respond to some jobs.
Congratulations on job searching.
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
in queue right now.
I hate job searching.
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 Ooh,
I'm really
sucks.
tired, so I'm like slurring my words.
Here I am.
That's fine.
At noon.
Noon.
I didn't say I was available at.
You are now.
This dumb bitch. I gave her my
it's
exact
a bitch.
times. I gave her my exact times. I said 8 a.m. or 2 p.m. on Tuesday, and she goes, "Thanks, I'll call you at 12 o'clock on Tuesday." And I said, "That's not what I fucking said."
Nos, you
What's the
taking a
blow?
tower?
I can. Do you want to take it?
Well, you claimed it before I even said I would take one. and I gave
didn't
up my
say
spot for Zion.
anything. I
Yeah, I'll
said
take one.
nothing.
Yeah, it was Theo, goalie, rat, and Zai.
Right, it was
Yeah,
Oh, why
Nos.
Somehow I got it shot.
I even recapped it as being Nos, and everyone went, yeah. So I was like, okay,
No, it was. I don't know.
I'll
It
take
was
one.
kinda
That's
like-
fine.
But
Just
that's why
Shin,
we
you're gonna
have
have to
the
be mid with
floaty.
LB then.
Right.
Mm.
Huh?
Then
So
would it
maybe
be
the
better
tank
for-
shouldn't.
Why?
Right.
Why?
In case
Um,
Shin gets twin
oh.
bait, then not.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
just
mean,
Yeah.
if we do that, we
Alright.
can have Pika float still.
Do what?
Oh yeah, our floater.
Hi, I float.
Okay, problem solved, right?
We still have a floater, right?
Yeah.
Because
Shin's not the floater.
No.
So the only thing that changes really is we see that it's on Shin, and Theo has to run to the middle and LB.
But I have to do LB as soon as towers come up.
Right.
As soon as they come out.
So you'll
Second.
just stand near the middle. Because we'll all be in the middle anyway.
Right. We're all
Yeah.
in the middle.
The timing's gonna be really weird, but okay.
I said like a second before, or a second after towers come up.
Well, you don't want to be locked in the LB animation for Twister.
Right.
That's
Right.
why you have to do it as soon as towers come up.
Well, if I see Shin running away, I'll just run to a tower.
I'll figure it
I
out.
mean, we can do it that way, or I could just take a tower and then we don't have to think about it.
I think we should just have Nos take a tower and not think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be goalie, Zai, rat, and Nos, and then you guys just let me know if you have to bait. Just be like, I have twin bait, and then
I'm
I'll find your
baiting.
tower.
I'm
yeah.
baiting. Oh,
Pika Tower.
man.
Peek a tower.
Pika
I
tower.
have the nail tower, or the nail dive.
nail. Oh god, don't
It's
say
twin.
it. I have the nail
You mean twin?
twin tower.
Yeah.
Bahamut.
No, I was poking
Oh.
at Pika there.
I
for saying
swear
it.
to God. I swear to God, they're the same fucking person.
You mean
Same dragon.
Alexander?
Yeah, it's Alexander
Alexander.
Bait.
It's ultimate
Yeah.
bait.
feeds.
Twin Tower Nia.
We're doing doll feeds, right?
Golf.
What?
Yeah,
Doll
we're doing
feeds?
suppression.
That's part of
Golf.
ads.
Yeah.
That's part of
yeah.
ads.
Yeah, doll feeds.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll skip that. Don't worry. It'll be fun.
Make sure you're careful so you don't pass an EC too soon.
Get the fuck out of here.
I feel like that's very important though.
And then
Oh my
make
God,
sure you
Passing
listen
easy early.
for your
Nope,
jail
bye-bye.
call out. Yeah. My dog's crying. It's very distracting.
On the inside though.
Yes, it is past time, isn't it?
Yeah, she's missing her 9 o'clock poop, so.
Take a side.
It's fine. What do you got against bunnies?
Huh?
I mean,
I don't know if that
they
was
don't
fun.
let us DPS as much. So now my rotation is all messed up.
Zion bunnied at the beginning, honey.
Oh.
So why he wasn't moving?
No, I was just late.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
I
AFK
was-
shit.
was not.
Oh, I
was
thought he
not
bunnied.
moving. No.
Click the
Oh.
ready button.
He was just
All that
behind.
means.
Bunny bunny.
I'm ready. I'm good. Okay.
Best friends forever.
Oh, yeah,
Should've been ready to check.
there it is.
It's
Up. Still waited.
looking prepared. Watch out in a minute, doggo.
I tried.
Still resonates. Please don't stay here. Get light.
Watch your feet.
I know. Try that.
Stack the donut. Donut and stack.
Stack the donuts.
Greatest RNG of my life.
I thought that was awesome too.
Holy crap.
Oh, yep.
Oh boy.
Racing.
Totally had no mana.
Oh, but we
I
survived.
got knocked back and I had 11 HP. That was fine.
But did you die?
No, I
Shum.
didn't.
Minay on Shin, so I'm concerned.
Killer up in mana is really low.
Fine now. It's just that root course right now. Not to be an issue.
I'm star up.
Alright, get in here.
Sometime cast.
Center, center.
She's got two.
Under. Neuro. Spread. Center, center, big focus. Good job, don't go all the way in yet. Go. Center, 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 center. It's okay. Get her out when you can. And away from one. Away from one.
Go faster.
I need to start trooping there. Actually, my troops.
Soil is up. Shoot.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm trooping at the
It's-
beginning.
Yeah, no.
That's right. I forgot. Thank you for the reminder.
It's just a it's just a normal mega flare. It
Yeah.
doesn't kill us during Blackfire, so it shouldn't kill us
We're
during
good.
Soils.
Okay. I'll use
Yeah.
them here.
Spread.
Light spread. Nope.
Ouchie.
What happened to you, Rap?
I went to the nearest one, and so did Nos, and I should have went north. It's like, uh-oh.
Yep. You kind of have to. It was one of those situations where you kind of have to like think very quickly, but it was okay. Just if you see someone right next to you and you were both like let's just say threes it, and we're like right here, like just take one that's the closest clockwise to you and let them have the closer one.
Yeah.
that makes sense. So it's fine. We're getting there though, which is really good. So let's go again.
Towers are
Wait,
good.
wait.
Wait,
Dogs.
waiting. My dog.
Yeah, I can still hear her.
Oh.
Do you want to take her real quick?
Yeah, I need to let my dog out really quick because she's like crying really bad, and
5 minutes.
yeah, I just need like 5 minutes. Yeah, sorry about that. She normally goes on at 9, so she's reminding me. Oh, you're back. Sorry. Kids, man. Am I right?
Yes, I'm right. Play with your cables and you spray them with a water
Oh,
bottle.
that's what.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying.
What did you think I said?
Check your food. Rat, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah. Sec. Just about to do it.
Damn
Just a
kids.
friendly reminder. That's all.
Friendly neighborhood, Mr. Rogers.
Bless you.
Sorry, you can do that.
Hmm?
Should be.
I didn't hear anything.
People sometimes complain when the garage door opens. They can hear it.
Oh.
It's right below me.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Something.
Oh, that annoying noises.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the goalie.
Yeah, that hum.
You're so annoying, goalie. God.
Playing Phasmophobia.
It does.
Oh, they spooked up Phasmophobia real good.
Yeah, we
at the
played it
most recent
recently.
update.
Yeah.
We played that update.
Fun. It got better.
Terrifying.
It's great.
Spooky game.
Played this weekend too.
Yeah. So much fun.
It was fun. It's super fucking scary.
The hunts are different.
I like spooky shit.
Seven, what kind of spooky?
Yeah.
Staying.
Was
Stacks
that mine?
On the second,
Whoever
fuck.
so
2 was, yeah.
That was mine.
Ouchie. You got res?
Alright.
You got trick off real quick.
Served his purpose.
Get out of my sight.
Turn right.
Oh, the first one's over on the left.
I got side.
fiery one. Spread.
Oh,
That's all
gonna
fun.
go right- That's gonna go right through the middle.
Yep, it is.
Aha! I lived.
It's alright. Did I not do my dive correctly?
It's too far out.
I got it.
Oh boy.
Of course.
Yeah, raise me again. I can get. I'm getting him now.
Big heals.
Shin's at
I
one.
just got.
I got slowness.
Keep focus. Under. Neuralink. Spread. Good recovery. For heals. Stars under boss.
That's your way up.
Had to use one game. Just an FYI.
Center, center. Oof. Sloppy.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
Dooms by 1. Lucky.
Someone put my dude then.
Stack.
Crazy.
Center.
Shells are down. Shells at 3.
Crazy.
Under. Sprint feel.
Fires on boss.
Center, big focus. Good job. Don't go in all the way yet. Center. Job away from 1.
Fires up.
1. Loose spread in your clock spots around boss. True. got it, Rat. I was already here. Sorry.
Rat, you were very far away from that Neuralink. You shouldn't have gone over. It would have been either Pika or me getting it. I was gonna get
Yeah.
it until I saw Pika run over.
Got it.
Yeah, don't run out of your way. Like we're if we're already nearby, like we're just gonna plan on taking it. So it's okay.
Yeah, I can see why Rhett thought so. Well, he didn't see goalie behind him.
It's
But
fine.
you were far
I don't blame him.
away usually in your clock
Yeah.
positioning.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
we
was
should
gonna.
use that instance.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're gonna go on break.
Oh,
Too. Well, it's like almost 10 o'clock, and we had to
It's
reset.
an
things
hour
in
later.
between. Yeah.
Oh.
we're making
So.
decent prog when we actually do Heaven's Fall. Heavens, yeah. We're doing Heaven's Fall easily.
We're
But we have
really
to
good
get
job.
there.
Yeah, I know. Let's just be back on the hour. Give you guys a few minutes to take a break, stretch, do whatever you gotta do. Just be back on the hour. No, it's a short break, but we had kind of short, late start and some breaks in between talking about stuff. So just take a few minutes. Yes.
Like, who's the idiot not fucking queuing us in? Check food.
No. Alright. Last hour raid. Let's focus. Let's get to Heaven's Fall. Let's do Tenstrike. And then let's do Grand Octet. And then we'll clear. And yeah. And just, bullshit our way through ads while Theo smokes his vape.
What you talking about? You can easily see ads.
Hear it on his breath, dude.
Vaping
I know.
can't help.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love getting nickel particles in my lung.
Me too.
It's kiwi melon.
I just eat nickels. Forget the lung part. Just ingest them.
Lung cancer.
I hardly
Sure.
know her.
And if you want.
I remember when I was like really young, I used to think lung cancer was hereditary.
I mean,
Who knows? It could be.
yeah.
Leukemia can be.
why.
I don't know.
Guess smoking can be part of the family too, I guess.
Well, I remember my grandfather had lung cancer,
Same.
and I was scared because I was like, oh my god, what if I have lung cancer? And then my parents told me, they're like, it's not hereditary. It's like, oh.
I hate to say you have cancer. Zombie cancer.
I am a Cancer, that's my zodiac.
Knew it.
Yeah, it makes sense. I am a Cancer.
That's true.
I know. Beep, beep.
Sorry.
No, you don't care. I don't care. I'm mobile.
I'm mobile.
Hi.
Hello, Moto.
That's what I thought of too.
Alright. No need to date ourselves here.
I didn't get the reference. What was it?
We're all old.
Madagascar.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
Vacation.
Okay, never mind.
Good word.
I'm gonna sit here and look pretty.
I'm gonna sit here and be on fire.
Yes, yep.
I see you.
Sensitive care unit.
Oh, so please stay for more seconds. Yeah,
Foiled it.
that would have been great.
It was still up.
It was still
The
at it.
buff is still up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, the buff stays up for like a tick.
I'm crafting food, but it is good.
Crafter. I heard it. Got him. I heard recipe sellers. Never mind, can't.
far north.
Watch your feet.
I'll grab this.
Man, shit. Fine, he's dead.
So grab it now.
I got you.
Dive the nail. Dive the nail.
Diving out. Out, out. It's gonna be spread. All right. I'm gonna BB.
Shit, it's at 4.
Sorry.
Center, center. You're rolling.
Should just dive for it.
Yeah. Thank you for your sacrifice, Shin.
Death Star.
Center, center. Big focus. yet. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah.
Raising. Away from
Away from
I'll be at one.
Darn boss.
Loose clock spots around boss. True. I'll take over 3. Good. Watch for your Earthshaker. In for a quick heal.
raising side.
I went off of my screen before I dashed. Should do that.
Alright, cast infusion.
I got it like a switch.
It's just a flat. You guys don't.
Alright, Prog time. Straight back. Yep. Straight back. It's counter. It's counter. He's on a cardinal. Up sprint. Center. Center, center,
Pico.
center. What?
Get it. I'm close. Yeah, baiting.
Yeah, we're all dead anyways, so it's fine.
Now they're grouped weird, so.
Yeah, see, it's gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna be
just
random.
You can't set a way to do it. There were 3 on one side and 1 on another.
Ah.
Almost, kind of.
Yeah. I got confused about the direction.
Yeah, he was on a cardinal, so we had to go counter.
We leave as soon as Nail dives?
I
or
heard
do we just
both.
go immediately?
I was really confused.
We leave as soon as the first dive marker appears above our head.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we were fine then.
Because
Yeah.
that's the one that snapshots right away. Because Nails, Quintanias, and Bahamut snapshot right
Yeah.
away.
Okay, got it.
Let me walk through it to make sure I understand. So,
Sure.
stack center.
Yep.
First marker appears, go
Yes.
to the wall.
Yes.
Do we stand there for a second, or what do we do?
Yes.
You go
We
to
do
the
stand there
wall,
for a
you
second.
for the
wait,
dive.
you wait for the first dive, and then you start moving.
Okay.
And then as soon as
the first dragon dives.
the
we hit
first
sprint.
dragon dives, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so center marker appears, go to wall, wait
Wait
for
a
nail
second.
dive, start
Yep.
running.
Yep.
First dragon dive, sprint, keep running. Bahamut marker appears, center, markerless
Immediately.
person, go to twin.
Correct. And then that's when we would tank LB. As soon as the towers appear, I'm pretty sure you tank LB.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then yes. And then yep, nail bait. I float if I have to. Everyone else needs to kind of start going towards the edge and watch out for Twister. Honestly, just keep moving around in a small circle until you see Twister and then get the fuck away from your Twister.
Wait, what was the talk about going to twin? Like the non-mark?
Yeah, the person, so when we're running, you
You're
need to
talking
pay
about
attention.
After we go into middle?
No. Wait, which part after we go to middle?
have to
Before we
go
start
into
running or
middle
after?
Right after we're done with running around the fucking arena, don't we?
Yes,
so then
we
should
do.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be one person that never got a green marker or
So
any
that's-
marker above their head. That's the twin baiter.
So that's after.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what I was asking.
That's okay. Yeah,
Is
so
there-
we go middle, wall, counter or clock, and then as soon as we see the Bahamut marker, which is the red one, that's when we start heading towards the center. And then after we're at the center, that person that never had any marker at all is going to bait twin. And then people are going to go to their towers. I float if I need to. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone else needs to kind of go to the edge. Not all the way to the edge, but just like out away from everything else and kind of just wiggle and get ready, like wait for Twister. Does that make sense?
Twisters
everybody?
will come out as towers are resolving.
There's
Not at the
also
same time.
as twin dives or a dragon dives at the same time too. It's like any other
Yep.
time we do Twister and there's a dive
Yeah.
that tells you when to
Mhm.
move.
So we just need to make sure that we're spread out really well.
And I wouldn't move until towers come out. or
Right.
else You won't get Tink LB probably if you run way the fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
worried about.
sorry.
Tink LB is
Yeah.
gonna be in the middle. Like that's where it'll go off at. So
Fun
it
fact, I
should
didn't
reach
have
everyone,
Wait.
but
Basically, as soon as we're in the center and towers start popping up, is when you should tank LB. I would honestly start pressing it like, as soon as we're in the center. I'm pretty sure they come
No.
up pretty quickly after that. No.
I mean they might, I don't know, but you can easily see them come up and as soon as you do it, just hit the button. You'll have plenty of time with
Mhm.
everything else.
Yeah.
And you wanna do
But yeah,
it so you don't get locked into an animation with Twister.
right.
Towers
So
are up for a pretty long
don't-
time. I think you should be fine. Sorry.
go ahead.
That was it.
So yeah, don't run all the way to the edge as soon as towers like pop up. Make sure that you are in enough for the tank LB, and then you can run out and make sure that you are away from everybody.
I mean, it should be like as towers come up, as you're running away, Tink LB be going off and it should hit you.
Right.
Like
should.
it would using it while you're getting knocked back. It should snap to people as they're moving to a spot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, don't pre-position too early is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, okay. Any questions about that? Ask now or forever hold your pee.
I will say
Try
it's
to, like-
possible without sprint though, because
Yeah,
I didn't
save
have
sprint. Why didn't you have sprint?
Panic used it for Heaven's Fall, but I still stayed alive. So
Oh, you don't need sprint for that.
I mean,
Well,
if
I mean,
you
I-
sprint at the beginning of Heaven's Fall when you're like running to your bait, it'll be up for Octet.
I still stayed.
You don't
I'm
have to
saying
use it for Octet, but
Don't need
it's
it
good for Prog.
that phase for their Grand, but
it's good for Prog though. if you can, if you can save it. We should probably like minimize the
I
call
mean, I
outs for
probably
that
got
shit.
I would have killed, but I think I was just on the edge of living.
Hello?
I was, I during Heaven's Fall. Sorry, honey. Go ahead.
I'm trying to say that two people called out two different things during Octet. I heard clock and counterclock and I got real fucked up.
It was
Well,
counter.
I know the answer, I heard both and it fucked me.
I didn't hear anyone else. Or wasn't really listening though.
I was in my own bubble.
I have it.
requesting Nos.
Okay, good.
Getting silent.
Stack, stack, stack.
Very good.
One sec. Before we pull. I was trying to figure out what happened to Nail. There was a lot that happened, honestly.
Nos and I got knocked back, and then people just kept dying afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened to Toka. Okay, I was trying to figure what the fuck happened to you, Toka, because I was so confused.
Yeah, we both ran back at the same time. I
Okay.
saw like Speed Racer coming at me, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm casting, don't come back here.
Just Dragoon things.
He came back so quickly. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, that's like a fucking NASCAR car. Going,
I like, it happened so fast, I didn't even know what happened. That's why I was like, what the fuck happened?
yeah, like he came back so quickly.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's just
god.
kind of a clusterfuck all in all.
It's like a la la in the headlights.
And he's a parkour potato. Oh, speaking of parkour.
Park.
I just lagged. Super weird.
Nice.
Parkour? You're not going anywhere.
That's so weird. Like smashing my GCD key comes out like half a second later. So I was just really confused.
New mechanic. Game pauses for 5 seconds. Good luck.
Challenge accepted. Try rating now. Jesus.
It's like your mom telling you to pause your game.
I'm a fan.
But it's an MMO.
Pause my fucking Call of Duty real quick.
Pause my multiplayer
The
game.
world of
Just ask 10 other people, be like, hey guys, can you pause the game real quick? Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Pause my Fortnite game.
hardest part. Pause recording.
That reminds me of my very first game of Fortnite. I've only played it like 3 times. My very
What?
first game, I
That's
came
fair.
in second because I hit the whole time.
It's a legitimate
Wow.
strategy. It's a legit strategy.
Fortunately, I'm good at that game.
I'm bad at it.
Camping is a
So
legit
bad.
strategy.
I think I developed carpal tunnel from playing that game.
It's like button mashing in Smash or any fighter
I-
game.
I have carpal tunnel from Final Fantasy
It's
14.
really weird how your brain can fucking autopilot building in that game.
He does have carpal tunnel from 14. Debbie.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Debbie.
Oh,
Wow, she killed you.
he did.
Great
Right
knows.
there.
I miss Debbie.
Nah, not this time, nah.
Not today. Hi, potato.
Spicy. Watch your feet.
Save
Heal
yourself.
rat. Heal. Big heal rat.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Just wanna make
I
sure
have
you don't die.
PCD. It's like as soon as you said heal, oh fuck, we're taking
Uh,
damage.
Said that
What?
last time. Someone
Yeah,
died as it
someone
was.
died.
I've got GC. It's fine.
All good. We're good. We're good. It's fine.
Let's start it.
Center.
Shin is
Yeah,
at
rat. You're
4.
right.
I have a replacement for that. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Fire's up.
Make sure you get yourself up, rat. Don't worry about it.
Got a shit.
Under. Neuro. Spread.
Go ahead, start it.
Oh, star. It's fine. Center, big focus.
Oh,
Did you guys go to the wrong tower or get knocked back up?
Before the tower.
Oh, I didn't see.
wall.
What happened?
I
That
ran to the
was-
wrong spot.
That was like
Came
twist
in.
your time.
Hit mud booster. Yeah.
So somebody get back to the wall.
Yeah, I
That's
was
something.
lying there in your tower dead. So
Yeah.
I
She was dead
being
before that
motivated.
tower.
Do dead bodies count?
It's only they half count.
They half count. Unfortunately, we need one hole in there.
But if two dead bodies
Two
are in there, will
bodies
it
are
count?
one
Yeah.
whole body.
Yeah.
Two present one.
We can make this work somehow.
We have the technology.
I built.
Center, center.
Shin is at 1.
Away from one.
I have Star Up.
Under her. Narrow link. Spread.
I have Star Up.
Center, center. Big focus. Center, center. Away from one.
Stars up.
Loose clocks. Loose clocks. Okay, in for a quick heal, in for a quick heal.
Got that.
AoE, big AoE.
Getting Shin.
Alright, could LB.
LB free, fuck it. Alright. Good luck, Shin.
I got Rat.
Alright. Oh.
Good take.
It's alright, it's alright. Let's just try to practice.
Back in
Practice,
the middle.
practice. Yep. Center, center. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think it's here.
Yep, you're right.
Up. I don't have sprint.
Oh, forced. Oh.
Yeah, I called pop sprint, but I didn't have sprint, so then I wasn't sure.
Like, as soon as you have that, as soon as that dive goes off, you can just start moving. You don't even
Yeah.
need to pop sprint, honestly.
Well, it's nice to have for Prog,
Yeah.
but yeah. Hey, we're
Try
on
to use
Grand
it for
Knock
prog,
Net.
even if you think you don't need it. Just use it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
agreed.
Or save
If
it
you have it.
if you can.
Yeah, I had to use it for the
Yeah.
What was I using it for?
Earth
The-
Shaker.
Yeah, Earth Shaker. What happened? Did we just not have mitigation and heals, or?
We
You
got
can load-
clipped. The stack got clipped by one. The safe spots got clipped.
Okay.
Save sauce. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think everyone should have sprint for that. I'd rather everyone use it than one person, because if one person's ahead, then it's gonna mess up the whole group.
Yeah, true.
And wait for
So-
a call for sprint to use sprint.
So well, we're pretty much done for the night, but I do want to talk about the Earthshakers.
Yeah.
I know we're still, I think we're still working on the positioning, but remember, one has to be directly west and one has to be directly east. And then the other two need to be not like exactly southeast and southwest, but they need to be like just inside the corner of the Neuralink, like here. No further, otherwise it will clip. I think they were just off with placement.
Yeah, I think I got clipped by. I was too far west. I should've
Yeah.
gone south. That was probably it.
Yeah. But no, that was good. We are on Grand Octet now, so good job, guys. Good prog. Really quick, let's talk about makeup day, because we are not reading Saturday because Nos has to be a flower girl at a wedding.
True.
Monday,
got
wait,
me.
Monday's
Ah,
Labor
shit.
Day. Shit.
I knew it.
Labor Day is Monday.
Yep, Labor Day is Monday, so.
It is. I'm assuming most people have that day off, but we can still like do just a half day raid just to get in here for a little bit, and hopefully maybe practice some more in Grand Octet for at least a little bit.
See ads.
And maybe see ads, yeah. So if everyone's cool with that, we can just do a half day raid on Monday.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have
okay.
somewhere to be. I can't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
So we'll
I'm just a
do
really demanding girlfriend.
yeah, you do. So we'll do 7:30. We'll do 7:30 to 9:30. With maybe a 5-minute break somewhere in the halfway point, like 8 o'clock, or not 8 o'clock, but like 8:30 or something. We'll take like a 5-minute break. But I think that's the plan then. So we'll do half day Monday and then normal days the rest of the week. But yeah, good job, guys, making progress. Your homework is to study up on Grand Octet just a little bit more. Watch that video for some movement. Kind of helps a little bit to watch the movement, and maybe even look at ads if you want.